That should be the question that you are solving every single sales situation. How in the world do I increase my closing ratio? That's the question that we're going to dive into today. That's the question that comes up so often in sales meetings with producers, with agency owners, with account managers, CSRs. How in the world do we do that? That's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to dive into in this blog, in this 3-minute video. And I can't wait to jump in because the 3-minute video, we're going to dive right in. We're going to talk about at least one of these, and that's the number one way that I feel like is the best way to improve your closing ratio. I've got 5 listed in the blog and even a bonus if you stay tuned and read on. But number one, first and foremost, you have to be able to know your value add, understand your value prop, and make sure you are able to clearly articulate the value that you are offering. At the end of the day, this is a business decision, and you've got to be able to show the prospect why what you have to offer, why your quote, why your value is what's going to be the greatest solution to their pain point. And if you're not able to do that, then we've got some issues here. I want to make sure that you are able to do so. I want to make sure that you can be able to identify what their pain point is. That is the number one thing. If you don't know what their pain point is, how are you going to build your value add around that? Whether it's on the commercial side, increased sales, reduced operating costs, improved rates, deeper discounts, maybe it's decreased workplace injury. If it's something as simple as better coverages for their home and auto, whatever that might be, how does what you provide become the solution to their problem? That is what we're talking about here. That should be the question that you are solving every single sales situation. Once you can identify that and once you can articulate that, you are well on your way to improved closing ratios. And that has got to be what it is. You've got to be able to identify what that solution is, what that value add is. Maybe it's a educational standpoint. Maybe you lead a webinar from time to time. Maybe you send them some articles that you've seen before or a podcast you heard or whatever it might be. Whatever that may be on the education side, send that to them. Maybe it is training. Maybe you could lead some training on OSHA or safety concerns or something related to their industry they need training on. Maybe it's some training there. Maybe it's technological things. Maybe you've got a platform that they can use. Maybe you've got a solution technologically that you can help them with. Maybe it's one of those things. Maybe it's something completely different. Maybe it's just a process that you have that makes the business easier to do business with. Makes your business easier to do business with. Maybe you've got a certain step process. Whatever that might be, figure out what your value prop is. Figure out what you can bring to the table. And once you can figure it out, I promise you that you will be able to close more deals at a higher clip than ever before. You cannot look like the guy down the street. You cannot be just like the guy next door or the guy in the next town over. You got to show your value that you're different from the next guy over there. You're different from the guy in the next street. You're different than the guy in the next county over. You are the value add. What you bring to the table, that's going to help you to close. You've got to set yourself apart. Guys, keep reading on a second 3-minute video, and there's a podcast related to this very topic. And I really think it's crucial and it's vital. And if you'll get into this with us, I think you're going to see a major difference in your closing ratio.